Hey Leo, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading from May 15th through the 31st. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining me today. I am the good, the bad, and the tarot. Let's go ahead and get started shuffling your cards. And this reading is for all my Leos out there that may be watching. Leo suns, Leo moons, Leo risings, Leos on the house cusp, and also if you have your Venus in Leo. Spirit, what are the bi-weekly love messages and energies that you have for Leo from May 15th through the 31st, 2018? This is their bi-weekly love reading. What does Leo need to know? What are the most important messages and energies concerning Leo's love lives from May 15th through the 31st, 2018? Pretty clear with me today. I was getting the number 3 very clearly, so someone is being very clear with their communication, or I'm just getting Leos know what they want, Leos know what they want, and aren't afraid to communicate that. Alright, Leo, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. This does indicate that you are walking away from something. Now, this is a very interesting card. Look at all the math here. I think it's very ironic, but this does indicate that you have, like, done this math problem in your head, and something just isn't adding up. Note the missing cup here. So you're like, something is missing, and I've done all this math in my head. Infinity divided by, whatever, and it's coming up with the 8 of Cups, which does talk about walking away from something that has been dissatisfying for you, disappointing. She is going in search of the 9th cup, which is wish fulfillment, so it does indicate you leaving a situation behind here that may have been, disappointing for you in some way, or just dissatisfying for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. Ooh, we have a Chariot in reverse. Now, Chariot is a sign of Cancer, so you could be dealing with a Cancerian or have Cancer in your chart. Your challenge is the King of Swords in reverse. Air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. At the root of the situation, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. In terms of your thoughts and feelings, you have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Your recent past is the Hierophant in reverse, and your near future is the Star in reverse. Sign of Aquarius again. We have the sign of Taurus. I will go ahead and clarify some of these cards for you as we get through the reading. Let's start with your current situation, which is the Chariot in reverse. This is telling me some of you are feeling extremely stuck in your love lives, like there's no progress forward, there's no movement forward. Something may have ended abruptly, or someone may have left abruptly. So this can indicate something coming to a screeching halt. Also, it indicates a lack of balance, where, your shadow side or your light side are not in balance. The subconscious and the conscious mind, etc. So, upright, this is about movement and destiny and fate and going after what you want. Momentum. So maybe you have a loss of momentum right now in terms of your love life. Now this will be, remember, from May 15th through the 31st, so you may not be feeling this energy just yet. However, it is major arcana, so something here feels very much out of your control, okay? Something feels like it happened to you, but in reality, we all have control of our lives to a certain extent. We do, but this may feel like, things are not moving forward, and you may feel like it's been like this for a while, but unlike the Hanged Man, this is telling me that, you need more gas pedal. You need to push the foot on the gas pedal now, because right now your foot's heavily on the brake, or someone's foot is heavily on the brake, right? It may not be up to you though. So again, you have to like figure out a way to redirect here. Your challenge is the King of Swords in reverse. Could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, despite what sign this is, the characteristics of the King of Swords in reverse, he's villainous, he's a liar, he can be someone that's extremely harsh with their words, violent. This can be someone who, like the Queen of Swords, but not as sharp in the mind as the Queen of Swords, uses his knowledge and reason for the wrong, to do wrong to others. So you could be dealing with someone like this who's just either being extremely harsh with you. This can be someone who's like uses excessive punishment, force, intellectually or otherwise, mentally, verbally, to harm you. So in that case, do be careful, because the upright qualities of this king are not coming through for me, at least. What has put you here is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So someone here is withholding affection, or there's a lack of give and take in a relationship. One person could be, could feel like they've given already. This is a perception, but it's telling me the scales are not balanced. There's not reciprocity here. There's absence of generosity. Yeah, in general, this does indicate a lack of balance here and a lack of giving and receiving, which has put you in this position of just being stuck. All right, it's kind of like you got dropped off by the side of the road and you don't have a car. So it feels like maybe you were stranded. It could be because of this air sign or any other sign who's been treating you like this. In the past, you have the Hierophant in reverse. Now, interestingly enough, this is a card of Taurus. We are in Taurus season. The Hierophant in reverse indicates rebelling against society's expectations and norms. It can indicate a relationship where a formal commitment doesn't exist or belief systems are being questioned. This can also indicate someone who's rebellious, someone who is an unethical teacher. Could represent a lot of things, really. This can also be no strings attached relationship or friends with benefits type of situation. Now, it also may indicate a couple. It could even represent a couple that's married, but they no longer believe in the same vows that they took at the beginning. So beliefs are in question here. It's also kind of like someone who decides, you know, they have their own set of values and beliefs, and it may differ from the norm. So it can, in that sense, indicate non-conformity in some way. All right, and this is in your past, so this influence is leaving towards the middle of the month. Now, in terms of your thoughts and feelings, Leo, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is some kind of blocked communication. This can also indicate things, nervous energy, things happening too quickly, not wanting to wait for the surprise. I also feel like these wands are being thrown back into the past, shot into the past, and they're going down. So really, it's like maybe you feel a lack of direction, a lack of movement. We have like the 8 here. We have the 7, the 8, 6, 7, and 8 here. It's like a progression. 6, 7, 8. So you are thinking about movement, but I feel like here there's a lot of progress here that's being blocked. It could be blocked communications, etc. Feeling like your communications aren't getting through, or someone just isn't responding. Okay. Going into the near future, you have another major arcana, the third one in the row here. Okay, so a lot of significant energies at work here influencing your love life. Again, Taurus, Cancer, and Aquarius. And with the star in reverse, you may be feeling less than optimistic about your love life. You may see things from a very jaded, cynical perspective, like the glass is half empty, it's not half full. So even though your stars are shining for you, even though you you have this connection to astrology, you have this connection to your faith, it's just maybe I'm sensing also here a lack of confidence, and maybe you're questioning things at this time. You may be questioning your faith. You may be questioning, your relationships. There may be a feeling of being lost and hopeless to some extent. Now, I know this is a difficult thing to hear and a difficult energy to, believe me, I've been reading tarot for a great amount of time, over a decade, and I have experienced all of these cards in my own life. So I don't want you to feel discouraged when I give you these messages, but do understand that this is energy that you can transmute. You can, when you learn to understand it, when you see it, when I tell you about it, you can also find ways to overcome it. So one thing I might suggest is meditating around water, going to a spa, finding ways to rejuvenate yourself, giving to yourself more. Also, don't feel hopeless, Leo. Don't feel like there's no hope. That's literally the most soul-crushing thing ever. It's to feel like, oh, you have no hope. But that couldn't be further from the truth. It's just the way that you're seeing things right now. And if you are dealing with an Aquarius, you may be feeling this way about your relationship with them. There could be, moments where you just aren't seeing the path forward. So we're going to go ahead and clarify some of these cards. I want to start with the King of Swords here, which is coming up reversed in the challenge position. Why is the King of Swords coming up reversed for my Leos? Who is this King of Swords in reverse? We have the Lover. Okay, this is a shy woman who hides her feelings. This could actually be a woman here. I'm seeing a message coming to this woman. Now, it could be good or bad news. I'm seeing the Thief here. Now, typically this is not a good card. This does indicate lost goods, robbery, or fraud. But I feel like someone here has stolen from you, or someone here is being fraudulent in some way, or doing something that is, see how this man is sneaking in through the window? It's like very sneaky, And then we have the priest, who is a man of faith. And this person could be a spiritual guide, a psychologist, or someone that is just religious or has like a strong faith system. Which is very interesting to me, because we have several cards here that do indicate spiritual values. Both of these cards do, the Hierophant and the Star. So I'm seeing someone here who now it just depends who you are, Leo, but most likely this King of Swords in reverse is not the priest and is not the Lover, but is somewhere in between, possibly the Thief. Here you could be dealing with someone who just has nothing good, is just not up to any good. And I feel like also someone here is receiving a message here that someone has taken something from them, or is getting away with something. And I am seeing also someone here who could potentially, I wouldn't say is a neutral person, but someone here who has strong spiritual faith. This could, it's interesting the thief is looking at the priest here. So I feel like this person has contempt for people that do have strong belief systems. So yeah, just watch your back. Do watch your back, because you have sort of an arch nemesis here, an enemy. Now, of course, this could be you if you're like this, if you act like this, or this could be someone who, yeah, the King of Swords in reverse is it's kind of a villain in his own right. I often see him as like the arch enemy. Who is, I want to know about the Eight of Wands in reverse. Why does Leo have the Eight of Wands in reverse? Money, married woman. Why does Leo have the Eight of Wands in reverse? We'll talk about that in a second. Thought, reflect. So the blocked communication is regarding something that you've invested in, possibly money. This card talks about gains, inheritance, and investments. It's also, the blocked communication may be involving a married woman. Okay, respect or attraction toward the mother of a family, in which money or investments or inheritance are playing a great part. And then we also have the woman reflecting here. This does indicate needing to think about things. Okay, because yeah, I see like a little message coming in. All right, so you may be thinking about, I feel this is the same person here. This does concern the mother of a family, or if you are a male Leo watching, then this could indicate blocked communications with regards to a married woman. And I'm seeing money here in the past playing an important role, and I'm seeing this woman, this married woman, thinking about things. She's reflecting on stuff, possibly a message that you have communicated. And I feel like the communication is not good between you. The star. Why is the star in reverse in Leo's future? Why is the star coming up reversed in Leo's future? That's a lot of cards. We have a conversation here. This can be a friendly dialogue between people. Okay, we have the old woman. Now this woman can be someone's mother, aunt, grandmother, or an old acquaintance, but she's normally someone who's very set in her ways. Okay, I'm seeing a gift, a present. Now this present could be selfish or unselfish, but there is a gift here for you. Now I'm seeing an enemy again. The enemy is here and he's here. Now this is someone that is concealing their hate towards you. Okay, they may have envy towards you. They may be a rival. They may have resentment for you, but there is an enemy here. I'm seeing the misfortune card. Very destructive event happening, and this is a very serious or destructive event. All right, and the enemy is running right into it. And we have the Costanza, which is immutability, perseverance, so something not changing here. So I feel like well, I'll tell you what I'm seeing. You know, I see people talking, Leo, I do feel like there could be some acquaintance here. This probably isn't you, but someone's mother, aunt, grandmother, or an old acquaintance. Possibly just feeling old. Someone in your life like this. And I'm seeing like a gift here that's being given. Now, the question behind this card is like, is this gift being given, just for the sake of giving it, or are there strings attached? And I feel like there's someone here who's creeping around, and like there's a snake here. There's someone that just is up to no good. Likely a male energy. You have a lot of stuff going on here because this is more than one event. And this person is running right into a disaster zone. Okay, there's like flames coming out of the building here. This is like very, very serious. And we have the Costanza, so it's like nothing is changing. You know, you're as immutable as this pillar that's left over from 1,000,000 years ago. So it's kind of like, you know, nothing, you can't be destroyed, Leo, no matter what is going on around you. It's like drama all around you, and you've got the Perseverance card. So yeah, you're likely going to be feeling a little bit hopeless, a little bit pessimistic, but I mean, look at all the crap going on around you. It's like the house is on fire, you've got this enemy here, there's people talking, it's friendly dialogue, but then you've got like this, someone feeling very, this old person sitting here, and they're kind of just looking very dull and, you know, boring. And then, I don't know what this is, Leo. I don't know what this is, but I do see someone walking away here. Ace of Swords. There's going to be some kind of truth coming out. Someone is going to speak their mind. Alright, let's go ahead and pull your guidance message. What does Leo need to know? Please help guide them on their high spiritual path in love and in light. What does Leo need to know? Please help guide them. What does Leo need to know? The Horse King. Assistance. Control. What do we have here? Card 42. Very interesting. Let's take a look. Okay, the Horse King always comes to lend you a hand. No, that's not what it says. Maybe it's true. The Horse King always comes to lend you the power to go the distance, forging ahead whatever the weather. You will most certainly reach your perfect destination with this noble ally, Leo. He lets you know that some person or circumstance brought through synchronicity will certainly appear to help you with your endeavors. You aren't meant to go this part of the journey alone. This is also an important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks that you remain open to those who are sent to aid you. You can be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. Okay, and let's read in reverse. The Horse King wants to know why you think you can do everything by yourself. Keeping control of everything around you is counterproductive and exhausting. You may lose an important opportunity if you insist on being stubborn. The Horse King is patient, however, and will wait for you to come to your senses and accept the help you need. You won't be able to reach your goal otherwise. Yet the Horse King says that all it takes is a decision to jump on his back. Ask for help and graciously allow yourself to be carried to your destination. Let go of control, Leo, and amazing things can happen for you. Let go of control. Interesting. Either some of you will be sent someone to help you through this period in time, in which case you need to be open for that. And for others of you who are feeling like you need to control everything and everyone around you, the message is to let go, open up. You need people to help you. You can't do this all by yourself. So it's kind of like I may be speaking to two different groups of Leos here. You'll know which one you are, but assistance, control, those are the key words for this reading. Leo, I hope you've enjoyed your reading, and thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Please do comment below if you resonate, and hit that red subscribe button so you can be notified of when I do release readings. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of May. Take good care of yourselves. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.